Hello friends, I hope you're all well. Let's start. 9 experienced hikers set up their tent on a snowy slope. The next morning, the camp was empty. Their tent had been ripped open from the inside. Their shoes and warm clothes were still lying inside. And their bodies? Found 1.5 kilometers away. Some almost naked, some badly injured, as if something had terrified them to death. But the biggest question is, why did they cut open their own tent and run into minus 30 degrees Celsius freezing snow without any protection? This is the real Dyatlov Pass Mystery, and tonight we're going back to that deadly night. If you think this was just a normal hiking accident, stay with me, because what happened that night still cannot be explained by science. 9 young students laughing, skiing, setting up their tent on a remote snowy mountain. Igor Dyatlov and his 8 friends were all experienced mountaineers. Their plan was to climb Kholat Syakhl, a mountain whose name, given by the local Mansi tribe, means dead mountain. At 9 p.m., everything seemed normal. Igor even wrote in the group diary, "Weather's getting worse, but we are safe." Then something happened around 2 a.m. They slashed their tent open from the inside with a knife and ran out into the deadly, freezing night. Barefoot, without jackets, without any warm clothes. Why? What were they running from? Investigators later found the tent was perfectly set up, but it had been cut open from the inside. All their belongings were still neatly placed. There were no signs of any external fight, but their bodies told a horrifying story. One boy and one girl had broken ribs, as if crushed by immense pressure. One girl was missing her tongue. Traces of radiation were found on some of the bodies. And the strangest part? Some of them had climbed up trees, as if trying to escape from something on the ground. The Soviet police closed the case quickly, saying it was caused by natural forces. But in the official files, they wrote something terrifying. An unknown, compelling force killed them. Theories are endless. Was it an avalanche? But the tent damage doesn't match. Yeti attack? Local tribes had warned them not to go there. Secret military test? It was the Cold War. Were they caught in a radioactive missile experiment? Or something paranormal? But the most disturbing evidence is this. Their last photograph, taken on a camera found at the scene, shows a blurry figure in the snow. And it doesn't look human. 25 days later, the search team finally found them. Some bodies were buried in snow, others were lying in the open. In their final moments, they had tried to light a fire, but failed. They fought till the very end, but against what? Even in 2019, the Russian government reopened the case and blamed an avalanche again. But most experts still don't believe it. To this day, no one has a solid answer. If it was only the cold, why did they rip their tent and run out without any clothes? What did those 9 hikers see that night? Something beyond our world? Is the dead mountain still hiding its terrifying secret? Now tell me in the comments. What do you think really happened? Avalanche? Military experiment? Yeti? Or something much darker? If this story sent chills down your spine, hit like, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more unsolved mysteries that will keep you up at night.